I want to share a little testimony. So, hi, I'm Christian, and well, that's a bad start. Okay, there. I want to share a testimony, and I don't know where to start because God's grace is so great within us, and it could be so simple. Like, He works in mysterious ways to make His family come together and unite and talk about His grace and share His light around the people that, you know, don't know His grace yet. And it's a good introduction to like introduce it to the world. And just being able to talk about it with another person, you don't even have to know them, you don't have to know their background, and just speaking with them about God and how He works in your life, it's a blessing. I was just over there in my brother and little cousin's elementary school, and my cousin was coming home from a field trip, and I just simply felt like, you know, like my mom asked me, can you go pick them up please? And it's funny because like usually I have a gym appointment every Wednesday, and this Wednesday I didn't, and I feel like God did that by His grace to set this up. Like, He moved my gym appointment for tomorrow and made my mom call me up and say, hey, can you go pick up your cousin? And I said, sure, why not? So I'm sitting in the grass, and I have my little brother, and he has shorts. So I knew grass is like itchy and everything, so I told him, sit on my lap. So we're sitting down, enjoying the air, like it felt great. And I was just like, I want to play some music. And so I play So Will I by Hillsong, and we were just listening to it, and it felt great, you know. I just felt relaxed like for a long time. And later on, this girl comes out of her car, and so she looks at me, and I sort of, you know, didn't flinch or anything, but I just, oh, is my music too loud? Does she not like it? And I was like, but, you know, I shouldn't be ashamed of it, because it's music. It's my way of just relaxing and, you know, connecting with God. And so I paused my music because she started to talk to me. She asked me, does the bus come here? And I go, yes. And, you know, it was polite. It was brief conversation, and she just stood there. And it's funny, they were supposed to get there by 3:45, and it was already 3:55, and I was just like, okay, it's fine. And so the woman in the car was behind us, and she said, I just got a text from the teacher, they're not going to be here for another 10 minutes, and we're like, thank you. And so she drives away. The girl then looks at me and says, were you playing the song So Will I by Hillsong? And it just hit me like, wow, you know, I didn't know so much now in this generation. It's all about all those other things, and it's so rare to find another young person to be listening to music or to be within Christ, or, you know, it's kind of rare nowadays. And so I was just like, yeah, I was. And then she was like, oh, that's good, like it's so rare to find Christians. And she started opening up about her testimonies, how, you know, how God works in mysterious ways and bring people to each other. And like, it made us notice like the bus is late, and we were both woken up from a nap to go pick up someone, and it was just kind of like, it's great, you know. And like, knowing that I've been having trouble with my faith and just, you know, going through the motions lately, and her just being there, it felt great to fellowship, you know. I kind of struggle with the thing of showing God's grace in outside when there's a lot of distractions. And so just talking to her felt great, like, excuse me, but like, it felt great to feel like God's grace between family that He made, like. And it was just like, God, you're working, God, you're real, God, you're here. And it felt great, even though it was just like a little elementary campus, and just like talking to her, and we just opened up about our church, and just we prayed and fellowshiped with each other, and her praying over me, it felt great. Like, it just felt so fulfilling. And to feel God's grace in a public area, it's amazing, you know? And just feeling that fellowship, mostly when you're like struggling, like it could be a little smile to someone, because no one like smiles often, and it's kind of like, it's great, you know, just showing God's love and glory and grace to other people and helping them if they have a bad day. It's amazing. And when we were just praying, it felt nice, you know. It was good to find another person within Christ, and it was amazing. And I just want to share a little testimony, because you don't run through that every day. I wish you did, but you know, it's rare. And I just wanted to share it because it was amazing, and she's amazing. And I hope if she does watch this, or anyone that does watch it, that you're blessed and God loves you and he works in mysterious ways, you know. So yeah, that's all I had to say today, and I hope you guys have a good day and everything. So yeah, it's just a little testimony. It was great just meeting her, you know. It was funny because she asked me, she's like, you know, what do you want to do? And I told her after high school I want to do this, that. I asked her, what are your ambitions? And she said she wanted to stay in ministry, and that's great. And we said that we were both in praise and worship teams, and she said, what instrument do you play? I go, piano. And it was pretty funny that she played piano also. And by then, that's when the bus arrived, and that's when we picked up, you know, my little cousin and her sister, and it was great. And so yeah, continue to shine through this dark time, and just be the light that God gave us. And yeah, thanks for watching.